Hello and welcome back. What? I mean, you would faint if you see such a ring over the heads of people, you know? In real life, I mean. Welcome back, friends. Here we are, next to a pile of bags in a small cart. Well, not a tiny cart, but... and now we have to talk to Ivoret once again. See what she has to tell us after everything that transpired in the previous episode.
Could I speak with you a moment?
Oh, Basabur, I fear I have chosen a terrible place to rest. There are wolves and lynxes all about us. I really should have known better. Please, if you're truly a friend, would you stave them off while I put away the food and get Barkador ready to travel once more? I'm competent with a blade and will keep watch here as I can while we make ready. Let me get this straight. You're competent with a blade, and your boy here is also competent with a stick and shield, I guess. But you're afraid of a couple of lynxes? Wolves? Okay, maybe. I saw them there, up this hill to the north of us. A nearby threat. To the north? Up this hill? Okay, so we have to defeat wolves, which I'm happy to do because this counts for our Trosho Slayer deed, which I keep saying, but it's very challenging to find enough wolves in Troshos proper. Here it's better, I think. And I have to unfortunately defeat some cool looking moor stalkers, i.e. lynxes, which count for the beast slayer. Wow, it's pretty around here. Look at the details on the rocks and the moss growing. Wow, the lichen, really. Pretty cool. Wait, you're different? Wait a second. Oh yeah, moor stalker and moor prowler and a moor stalker. Okay. Oh, right. Wow. So 4 of each, right? That shouldn't be a problem. I love the mists as well. Okay, and there's a wolf. Okay. Very well then. Okay. Looks like we can keep going this way. Though, let's see. Here I think... Oh yeah, look at the area where we can complete the quests. It's pretty much everywhere, anywhere there's a lynx or a wolf. Anywhere in the Angle of Mitotio will count for this quest. Which means she doesn't really care about her safety, she cares about the extermination of the wildlife. You know, otherwise, why would the quest be so expensive in territory, huh? Yeah, I don't like this, guys. I like when people are forthright, you know? Alright, well, it is what it is. Let's ride back to the lady. A nearby threat, huh? Not so nearby, necessarily. And you're on the road. I don't see any wildlife here attacking you, not at least not during the day. Right, so... Anyhow, let's talk to her.
What can I do for you?
Thank you, Baspor, for buying us some time. I will not forget your kindness. We're almost ready to go on our way. Okay. Now what?
Could I speak with you a moment?
Yes. Baspor, I would ask one last thing of you. What, eat carrots with you? It would not be necessary were I alone, but with a child in my company. The situation is different. I should have left him in Tornhat, but the lad is persuasive and loves hearing the songs of the elves. If you would perform but one more act of kindness for us, I would ask you to scout the road ahead. Okay, that's fine. There is a crossing to the east, where this road meets another going to the south. Wargs have been spotted there before, and I would wish to ensure that they're not here now. Or they're not there now. Our destination of Tam Lumran is just a short way further east from there. Yeah, it's not far from here. Would you scout the road ahead and ensure that it's free of peril? When you return, we'll be on our way. Or what about, like, we're supposed to, like, hang out with you here in the camp, maybe tell me a couple of stories? No. Safeguarding passage, okay. So how far do we need to go? Can't be too far. Okay, we're still right though. And then I'll look for threats along the road. Let me know. There are more lynxes and wolves if that's what you're concerned about. Oh yeah, that's where the crossing is. Okay. So let's see what happens here. This is the crossroads. Hybrid is correct. Yes, okay. You see no works, but you should continue further east along the road. Says who? Says the narrator now? The narrator is in cahoots with the lady, asking me to do random things just for the sake of it. Great, okay. So continue your search further east to Tam Lumren. Okay, at least it makes logical sense because they'll continue on this road. So here's the bridge. You spot a tall, fair elf with a mighty presence ahead, hailing you. Really? Now we're opening quests here. What did they say about the elf? Hold on. A tall, fair elf. Okay, fine. I mean, yeah, he's kind of tall.
What can I do for you?
Hail and well met, Basabur. I have come recently from the House of Elrond. I was told I may encounter you in Hout Ertaid. Really? And oh, sorry. Never mind, you're a Glorfindel. Yeah, I thought so, just looking at your clothes. I don't know. I got spaced out for a second, guys. Obviously, this is Glorfindel, not just any elf. His voice is musical, and his eyes sparkle with the joy that fills your heart. It is good that you're here, as you may lighten my burdens. I am keeping watch for the enemy along the roads surrounding Rivendell for the benefit of our mutual friends when they choose to depart. You're also making safe this road? Kind of. I feel then that I need not repeat that you have already done what you have already done, and might now take myself east of the Barn-Duin. Thank you, my friend. Sure. Yeah, I'll keep it safe around here, I hope. So that is fine as far as Ivory is concerned, but apparently Glorfindel has more quests for us.
Might you spare a moment of your time?
Basabur, since I need not continue down this road, would you do me the favor of delivering something for me? Sure. I carry a sealed letter from Aragorn to the rangers in Thornhat. Oh wow, okay, that's important. When he is unable to speak with them in person, he sometimes sends them information or instructions this way. Can I trust you with this task? Yes, you can. As you travel overland, you're quite likely to encounter a ranger outside of the village keeping watch. If you can spot him, that is. If you can spot him, that is. Glorfindel laughs, and you think you can almost hear the ringing of clear bells in his voice. The ranger keeping watch will make certain it gets into the right hands. If you do this for me, I'll be free to scout the east. Sure thing. A message from the chieftain. Okay. Well, let's ride back to Iveret first, and I'll meet you over there. Here we are, here we are.
Greetings.
You tell Iveret that the road is secure and that you encounter the Elf Lord Glorfindel just outside of Tam Lumren. Oh, this is excellent news. We'll be safe indeed. Thank you, Basabur, for all you have done for us. May you be well on the rest of your journeys, even as dark times lay ahead. Well, that's a good wish. I'll take that, and I am grateful. Okay, very well. Now, obviously I still need to journey to the campsite of Gerond, and I think, which takes me to the north. I know I have dealings to the south now, because of what I was given. By the way, can we read the message from, I guess it's sealed, which is fair, from Aragorn? Yeah, no, that's fine. That at least makes sense, like I'm not supposed to open and read this message myself. Okay, well guys, we have been up to the crossings here, I think, more or less. Well, you know, we picked berries and whatnot around here, but we haven't continued north from here, so let's do this now, shall we? And see if we could if we'll find more stuff on the way. I'm sure we will, but not necessarily quests. Okay, so there's some remnants of some... Yeah, this is though not elfish, this is human-made. So there's diversity in this area. There were elf ruins and... okay, more people here. I'm pretty sure those will be quest givers at some point, but not right now, not yet. That's okay. We'll get to it. Okay, so now... Okay, now I choose to take the road up this way, even though I'm sure there will be stuff that way as well. And again, I keep repeating myself, but it's pretty. They did a great job with the colors here of the vegetation, the variety, and you know, it looks fun and a little... yeah, a little like more odd of colors, but not unnatural in any way. Oh, wait a second, this is Eiteldir. So this place might be one of the ones we care about in terms of the places of the enemy. Let's figure that out. So we have ruins of the Troshos. No. Enemies of the Angle. Okay, so this is Eiteldir, right? Eiteldir. Okay, let's read about it. The stronghold of Eiteldir, the Well Watch, was built above the crossings of the Horwell to keep safe the passage to Lindon during the Second Age. However, the keep itself was to be the site of a grievous defeat during the War of the Elves and Sauron, when the fearless Captain Oranuril lured the armies of Sauron to the fortress, where she and her company met their deaths. And yet, Oranuril's sacrifice is not remembered as a defeat, for it was by her actions and those of her chosen warriors that many of the Eldar were able to flee to the newly founded haven of Imladris, in the Misty Mountains, where they survived the depravities of Sauron and regrouped for the counterattack that would eventually lead to his downfall for a time. So this is a very important piece of lore, guys, and it's great. So here is the current state of the place. Now it's inhabited by orcs. Yes. But now we have an Orkine Slayer at the Angle. That's fine. But I guess now we have to... Well, I guess we can pass through and kill a couple of orcs. Why not? We can pass through here if we could. On our way. Now we're getting closer. Closer to our final destination. And actually I see a quest ring here, so we might do this first. I realize we're doing quests out of order, but that's how it ended up. From where we approached the Angle and to where we're headed. It's okay. It's fun nonetheless. So here is Mervelon, looking a little scared and pretty wary.
Might I take a moment of your time?
Oh, you startled me. Well met, traveler. I'm Mervelon, ranger of these woodlands. You're a ranger? You don't look like one. Judging from your facial expression and body language, neither of those look like a ranger to me, but okay. But I ask that you keep your voice low, for I'm tracking down a voracious band of thieves. I trailed the brigands to this ruin, but now I see there are mostly orcs here. The ranger peers nervously about. There have been a few orc raids through these woods of late, and recently we borrowed a good while. Fear not, for I survived with nary a scratch, but those blasted thieves made off with my lucky talisman. It is a charm we rangers keep for good luck while on the hunt. For some reason, you sound a little shady to me. You ask him if he fought with orcs or with brigands, and he peers into the distance. Oh, you know, both, really. There were quite a lot of them. Oh, really? This might go a lot faster if you were to aid me in this endeavor. You do look capable enough. Well, yes. All I need is my talisman. You can keep any other treasure we find. We find? Funny. So, what do you say? Care to help me retrieve my lucky charm and slay some orcs? A talisman's lost. Talisman lost. Okay, so do we have to defeat orcs just right here? Happy to do that. Let's see. Oh yeah. Okay, defeated orcs in the angle for Mervellian. Mervelon. 1 out of 10. And so okay, the orc leader was a little tougher. That's good. Okay. There are a bunch of them here, so... Okay. You're attacking me? Oh, there are a bunch of you that are trying to assail me. Don't blame me, of course. I attacked you, of course. So, this one as well. Good. Alright, so... We defeated 10. But what about the medallion? Oh yeah, I did find it, I guess. Wait, when did... I think I missed something here, guys. Let me double check and see if we missed the narrator note that I found the medallion or not. Hold on, so... Defeated orcs, defeated. No, I don't see anything about them, you know, a talisman, but maybe we did not find it. Let's see what he has to say to us.
What can I do for you?
You're back? Any luck? You shake your head. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. His expression breaks for a moment, but he quickly regains his smile. Ah, same results on my end, I'm afraid. Yeah, if you just stand there, obviously your results will be the same. Oh well, I'm sure it will turn up. I could have sworn... no matter. Thank you for your help all the same, Basapur. I will think on this and perhaps wander the area further southeast, beyond the old hobbit burrows. There are hobbit burrows here as well? Okay, so there are men, elves and hobbits inhabiting this area, or that have had inhabited the area. That is the life of a ranger, is it not? I still don't believe you're a ranger. Until we meet again. Okay, so your name is Mervelon, right? So... And just like that, we leveled up. Funny. Funny that this guy contributed to us leveling up, but he did. Okay. Well, we don't have any new points to distribute, but our main equipped virtue traits, or not the main, but the ones we have equipped, now level up all the way to 23, so I'll switch to confidence maybe. Start earning that. Okay, good. And now, let's check. I think we're good. We can continue on our way to the campsite at Geront, which can't be far now, I don't think. And again, hopefully, once we start doing quests here, they'll chain back to other locations as well. Very cool. Yeah, and I can see the Troshos proper and their environment there. So really cool. Yeah, this is the transition between the two. Name the stable masters. Come on, developers, you can do it. You can do it. You can name every single stable master in the game. You've named thousands of NPCs. You can do better. Same with the supplier.
How may I help you?
You can help me by me selling you stuff and you accepting it for gold. Well, or silver, or copper. That should all be good. Repair as well. Okay. Yes, I can see there are more quests here besides the one we're coming for. And here is Eladon himself, one of the sons of Elrond. From this campsite, we watch over the northern reaches of the angle of Mitotio. And I guess Geront is not a location that is part of a deed. That's fine.
What do you need?
My brother was right to ask us to come here, Basabur. I can not long stay, but what I have seen reveals that the land is unsettled. Something stirs in the wild. It didn't feel as evil as some other places of the troll shows, but I'm sure. The land between the rivers is not densely populated, but the folk here must be protected. Oh, of course, just like anywhere else. Can I ask you to do this? Sure. Okay. Now what?
Mind my words, traveler.
Welcome to Haut El Ertaid, the Tomb of Kingdoms. This is Geront, a camp from which we watch over the northern reaches of the Angle. You have arrived just in time. My father has called me to his side, but I have been loth to leave the Angle, as there is yet much work to do. If you are able to take up my tasks, however, gladly so, I will return to Rivendell with a lighter heart, of course. South of this camp, perched high above the river, is Eiteldir. Yes, we just passed through there. Long have swarming enemies defiled that once grand stronghold of the Noldor. I bid you travel up the winding way to Eiteldir. Somewhere outside its gates, you will find my scout, Merilek, who has been waiting for assistance. Okay? Deliver to her this letter of introduction, and lend her what aid you may. Enter the Angle, sure thing. What else?
How can I be of service?
If you are able to take up my tasks, I will return to Rivendell with a lighter heart. Yes, you said that already. Okay. I have another task for you, if you're willing. Yes. A couple, most advanced in age as far as men go, passed through my camp recently. I think I saw them right on the way up here. The Maythorns are on their way down to meet their son, a ranger living in Thornhat. The couple refused to turn back, and I was unable to offer them an escort. If you happen to be traveling that way, please look for them and give what help you may. The roads south are dangerous, and the elders are not the sort who can protect themselves against the threats of the Angle. So they said they refused to turn back. Okay. And why were you unable to offer them an escort? You don't have enough elves with you? I guess so. Ghostly roads.
May Govanen.
Okay. So here we are. Let's talk to one more person who is Narnian. That's a beautiful name.
Will you lend me your ear?
Megovanen. My name is Narnian, and I'm here to study the ruins of Haut Ertaid. Alas, they're occupied by looters, thieves, and worse. As I'm delayed in my explorations until the land is cleared, might I impose a boon upon you? Like what? If you find anything interesting while you're among the rocks or delving into the hills, I would appreciate it greatly if you would bring it to me. Okay, I get it. Relics of Lost Kingdoms. Okay, cool. So we have to complete. So that's a meta quest. I guess we're done with this camp for now. Okay. Good. Let's check. Well, we might as well just ride back to Eiteldir, where we just were. It's a short distance this way, so I'll meet you over there. And hope... Well, actually, hold on. We have more quests here, so let's not miss that. Ancient arches in the distance. This is certainly the road. Oh, I see how it is. He was right here, guys. I thought he was further down. Nearer the orc-occupied ruins. Okay. Ravedron.
Stay a moment.
Oh no, he's a different guy. Never mind. Yeah, so... I see how it is. Never mind. Let's talk to him anyways. Ravedron.
Will you lend me your ear?
Megovanen, stranger. You're come to the Angle of Mitteltil, but in a southerly direction rather than a northerly. Well, I actually came from the south, through the orc camp. That is curious indeed. I have found that travelers in this land do so mainly on their way to somewhere else. So it is with me. I'm not long to remain here in the Angle. Okay. The elf smiles briefly. But I have forgotten my manners. Let me cure this lack of want at once. I'm called Ravedron, and I came to the Angle some time ago on an errand given me by the sons of Elrond. Ah, you're known to them? Then let us be friends as well, for we share a similar purpose, to make the wilds safe for those good folk who dwell there. It will be no great burden for you to aid me in this, will it? I don't think so. Well, there is something I must do, but I have been putting it off for later. Let us first face what dangers present themselves to us here in Mittelteil, and then perhaps you'll help me again. Perhaps, yes. The last friendship. So the last friendship calls for defeating threatening foes here. Okay? Anything else you want to say?
How can I be of service?
Let us work to make safe the wilds for those good folk who dwell in this land. Perhaps afterward you'll help me with the task at which I have been delaying. Okay. I like his language. Alright, my friends, so that was great. It's a beautiful place. I'm excited to do more adventures around here. But that won't be until next time. Until then, take care, my friends, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.